Here's the center fielder, Max Clark. Cut on and lifted in the air. Blanco on the move. And in foul ground, he pulls it down. 1 out. Mike Yastrzemski up here. And ball 1. On the ground, right side. Takes it to the bag, steps on first, and it's out number 2. Marcelo Meyer getting ready to hit. And a foul ball. Into center and a base hit. And that extends the inning.
Everything came together for him. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride and load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee.
Meyer, the runner at first with 2 gone. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2. Grounds 1 to short. They take the force out. 3rd out. And to the plate for Kansas City, Dairon Blanco. And the first offering a fastball for a strike.
0-1's the count.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Just missed. Not
2
close
balls,
with that
2
one. And the count is 2-2. Left field. Green going after it. He's got it. And there's 1 down.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
The 0-2. Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another.
He's a bad ball hitter, so even if you get him to chase pitches outside the zone, he still might beat you. Not an easy out by any means.
That was pretty nasty. Now here's Bobby Witt Jr. That's off the mark, and it's 1-0. On the ground to 3rd. Into the outfield, base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive. And now it's Salvador Perez to the plate. On the ground to the left.
Foul ball.
And foul ball. Runner on the go. That's in for a strike. Throw, save. That's a stolen base. 2 outs and 1 in scoring position.
Just missed. If he's able to connect on that, look out.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. New inning getting started. Ryan Jeffers at the plate.
Now pitching for the Royals, number 53, Carlos.
Swings and chases a low one there.
The healthy cut. Tough pitch at 98, but a really good pass at the ball.
And that's ripped for a base hit. Off to a good start with a leadoff nod.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
Jeffers gets his lead at first with nobody out.
Pretty good pitch there to take a rip at. He wants to get his arms extended. He likes the ball away from him a little bit, just not able to square it up.
Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Swing and a miss. He struck him out. Went back to the slider, and it was a good idea. So digging in, Kyren Paris. Outside low, and that's ball 1. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Blanco grabs it on the run. Throw behind the runner. They got him doubled off. Back. New pitcher now, Bruce Sutter.
Now pitching, Bruce Sutter.
And that's in there at the knees. And that one's a little bit low. And now it's even 1-1. Lined, and that's a base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
Well, that may end up being an at-bat we go back to later on when this game is over. Fastball pretty much middle, and that's what you fall asleep dreaming about as a hitter. So no surprise he put a great swing on it.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Laser could be extra bases. And now a wide throw to third. Now second and third and nobody out.
Back-to-back base hits. Loud contact leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick.
Next offering is in for a strike.
1 ball.
In the dirt. Wow, that's a great job behind the dish there. Gets a piece and stays alive. And a pitch. Fights that one away, still 1-2. Second inning here, no score. Just misses with that one.
2-2 the count.
Still 2-2 after the foul ball. And there's the ball. Out to short, Meyer. Slings it across. He made the pitcher earn that out after a long at-bat.
Yeah, that was a wasted RBI opportunity, but competitor like him, he is looking forward to making up for it in his next at-bat.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Base hit, 1 run in already. Another comes in to score. It's 2-0. Michael Garcia steps in for the Royals. Now a high fly ball out to left center. Clark makes the catch for the out. And there are 2 outs. Dairon Blanco steps in for the Royals.
That's a ball.
Squirts away a little bit. Goes to second. Save! And he's into scoring position with 2 away on a wild pitch. Called strike right there. And 1-2.
See if he can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and...
And he got him.
Now pitching for the Royals.
Back and on the mound is the closer, Lucas Erceg.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect the tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
Handles, throws to first, 1 up, 1 down. Swing and a ground ball. In plenty of time to first, and they get Ohtani for the out. So they're down to their final out. And now the center fielder, Max Clark. Lifted to left, and that should do it. And that'll do it. The Royals claim the win here behind some great... Ready to go now. Here's the center fielder, Max Clark. Tap foul at the plate. Foul ball there. And the next pitch is way outside. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Makes the catch, and there's one gone. Here comes Mike Yastrzemski to the plate. Fought off foul. Rips that one to right. Hauls it in. And there's 2 away. Digging in, Marcelo Meyer.
Not fooled at all right there. He was clearly all over it, but sometimes you hit it too hard and right at someone. You're looking for one of those bloop hits to get a knock sometimes.
Throws to second. And he's there with a double.
Wastes no time there. Doubled into the gap, and that was a really nice swing to beat the inside pitch. He just beat him to the spot. Kept his hands tight inside that baseball, and that just allowed him to drive it into the alley right there.
Riley Green, the next to hit, takes outside. Ground ball left side, and that's just foul.
Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive in runs, you've got to expand the zone. He's capable of going out there and doing damage with it.
On the ground, right side. India over to first in time. So up now for Kansas City, Dairon Blanco. Going one. Way high. Swings through that one out in front that time.
2 strikes.
Foul ball still a 1-2 count. Good eye right there.
2-2 to count.
Up and in, and that's ball 3. Cut on and miss. Struck him out. 1 out. Jonathan India at the plate. Ripped on a line. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. 2 up, 2 down. Now it's the shortstop, Bobby Witt Jr. Swing and a miss. That one at 99. That's strike 1. A little out front there as he swings through it.
0-2.
Some heat there at 98 miles an hour. Second inning set to go. Ryan Jeffers at the
Now
plate.
pitching for the Royals, number 53, Carlos.
And that is out of play.
Ball, that's low.
Swing and a miss. Now 1-2.
I would throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball. It's slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
And now it's Jake Berger to hit. Fouled off. He was late. No score here in the second. Well struck deep right field, way back and out of here. He flexes his power with that swing, and they jump ahead in the second. It's 1-0. Now here is Kyron Paris. Line drive. He hauls it in. 2 away. 2 outs, base is empty. Jose Ramirez, the next to hit. Swing and a miss. And that's strike 1. Ramirez in his 11th season, 32 years old, and he was born in the Dominican Republic.
That's a ball.
Next offering misses down and away.
1-1.
Swing and a line drive, and that one's a base hit out into left center field. And that keeps the inning going. Wide throw, and it gets away.
Now pitching for the
Here's
Royals,
the charter member of MLB's 50-50 club, Shohei Ohtani at the plate.
Yeah, such
Harvey.
a memorable night when Ohtani.
Oh, now this is blasted. Way back there. On its way. Gone. He nails one out to right. It's their second home run of the inning, and they boost their lead. It's 3-0. And now, Max Clark. Swinging a foul back. That's out of play. Lined into right. Canna pulls it down. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now the DH, Salvador Perez.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Batting fifth, the
Vinny
first baseman,
Pasquantino
Vinny
steps in for the Royals.
Pasquantino.
And a good fastball to start him off. That's strike one. One out, base is empty. Swings and misses and one down below the zone. Throw to first. Got him. Two gone after the strikeout. Freddie Fermin steps in for the Royals.
Just not a good pitch to swing at. One reason he's an everyday player is he usually lays off of that jump.
On the ground right side. Throws to first in time. That's
Pitching for the
back
Royals.
here in Kansas City. On to the third
Number
inning.
61.
And now the right fielder, Mike Yastrzemski.
There
And there's the strike.
A pitch started in and ended up on the outside edge. Just changing planes and very difficult, especially for a left-handed hitter to track.
And that one is lifted in the air. Blanco has this one sized up. Hauls it in for the out. One away. And now Marcelo Meyer doubled in his first AB. A swing and a miss, and that's strike one.
Gonna really need to hang in there with that front side against this left-handed breaking ball.
That
Yeah,
misses.
1 ball, 1 strike.
1 ball, 1 strike. Swing and a miss at a slider.
All sliders so far in this at-bat to get ahead in the count, and clearly shows there was a game plan in mind for how to attack him in the box.
And it remains 2-2. One down, base is empty. There's a swing and a drive. Way back there. Gone. And they tack on to their lead. It's 4-0. Here's Riley Green. Pasquantino steps on first for the out. And now the catcher comes up to him. Ryan Jeffers.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter. And a tough one at that.
Witt over to and welcome back to the ballpark. And now the center fielder, Kyle Isbell. Right through there for a strike. This one lifted in the air, left field. Green makes the grab, one down. Here's Mark Canna. Right about knee high at 97. And that is strike one. Swing and a miss at a slider.
0-2 is the count.
Pitch misses there. And that
1
is
ball, 2
ball
strikes,
one.
the count.
Hit on the ground to short. Meyer. Now only 1 out remaining. And next up for the Royals, Michael Garcia.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
This could end it. That one just misses. Now he breaks his bat. And that is the ball game. Here's the center fielder, Max Clark. Swings and misses at the pitch off the plate.
No ball. One strike.
Ball one there. And now 2-1. Misses the zone for a ball. That was the sweeper.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
Mike Yastrzemski up here.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
On the ground, right side, Geloff. Tosses to first, and it's a 1. Now a chance for Lawrence Butler. There's the strike.
0-1.
That one fouled off. And that's a strikeout looking. That was pretty nasty. Now it's the second baseman, Zach Geloff. Got it started a little too early. Strike one.
0-1.
And a swing and a miss. There's that slider. He's looking to put the go-ahead run on base. Yastrzemski sizing this one up. He's got it. 2 away.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
And that drops in for a strike. Swing and a miss, struck him out. And we're back, all set for the start of the inning. Now the left fielder, Riley Green. Estes back to work. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. This one looks like trouble. Round second, digging for third. The relay, the tag, and he's out trying for 3. So a new pitcher on the mound for the A's, Tyler Ferguson.
Now
Ryan Jeffers at the plate.
Number 44, Tyler Ferguson.
Swing and a high fly ball right field. Rooker under this one. And a couple of quick outs. And the batter now, Jake Berger. Lots of pop at the plate. Outfield playing back almost on the warning track. Dives and he can't hang on. The throw won't get there in time, and they come away without an out.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. That's one of those you classify as just too hot to handle. Hit it on the screws, and it couldn't be fielded cleanly, but you can't really blame the defense in that case.
The pit behind with that swing. It's strike one.
1-1.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just...
Oh, now this one gets away at the plate. Wild pitch, and into second moves the go-ahead run. 2 outs, and 1 in scoring position. Swing and a fly ball in the air out towards right center field. Drops into the bottom of the inning. Here's the catcher, Shea Langoliers. That one's in there. It's 0-1. That's a little bit low. Fouls it off. Still 1-2. That one missed. Got him looking. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one. This is J.J. Bleday. And fouled off. 0-0 here in the bottom of the second. Late that time, and it's strike 2.
Got to be careful here. This is the type of hit.
Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts.
The third baseman.
Urshela steps in.
Urshela.
Yeah, that's fouled off. And the pitch.
This lineup's going to have to find a way to make him work a little harder out there on the mound. I mean, he is just...
And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes.
Pitching for the
And welcome back to the ballpark. Top half of the third inning. Here's Jose Ramirez.
Miller.
Late swing, foul to the left. Next pitch is downstairs.
Well, triple digits on the gun. I know there are more pitchers that can reach that now than in the past, but it's still impressive to watch.
And now 2-2. That's down and in.
Full count.
Foul ball, and it remains a full count.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Shohei Ohtani up to the dish. Late on that fastball.
0 balls, 1 strike.
Swing and a miss, and he got him to chase.
Then he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. And now the center fielder, Max Clark. That one at triple digits.
Just a bit tardy there. Not sure if he had a hard time picking it up out of the hand or if he was sitting off speed.
And a swing and a miss there.
It might be time to choke up a little bit, get that front foot down early, maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
Foul ball still 0-2.
Trying to keep good speed off the bases.
Breaking ball misses down and away. Next pitch misses, and that's ball 2. Swing and a chopper out to short. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. No throw, and they catch a break as they get a base runner at first. So 2 down. Now the number 2 hitter, Mike Yastrzemski. Grounded out his first time up. Outside low. Ball 1.
If you're a base runner, you got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get in the scoring position.
Tried to check his swing, appeal to third, and he won a round. Just enough that time.
If he were an average catcher behind the plate, I'd say take second base, but this isn't a catcher you want to run on. His quick release is unreal.
Next pitch misses inside. Now 2-2.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. But that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
Ball.
That one ran inside, almost got him.
Count is full.
Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Good battle here. About to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. Smoked on the ground, a second. Throw on to Brown. And that. So a lefty out of the pen. Aroldis Chapman.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
And a swing and a miss. Beat him with a fastball.
Batting 8.
Here's Miguel Andujar.
Miguel
And the first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right field. Squeezes it out. Number 2. Max Schumann in the box with 2 gone. And takes a look at a called strike. And that one fouled off. Still tied at 0. Last of the 3rd. Swing and a miss. That's the 3rd out. And we'll play extra.
Now pitching for the Athletics.
And we're back.
Number
Start of the 4th. And now the shortstop, Marcelo Meyer.
Look.
And that one fouled off. And misses
No, that
inside.
missed. That's a ball. 1 ball, 1 strike.
Swing and a miss. Missed that by a mile. Now he's in a 1-2 hole. The shortstop takes the ball. Hammered. And this one could be extra bases. The run comes in to score from second, and it's 1-0. Not in time. That's a leadoff double. Here's Riley Green. That one lifted to left. Bleday makes the grab. Runner tags at second, but now he won't try for 3rd. Stays put with 1 away. Now the batter now, Ryan Jeffers. Flied to right his first time. High fly ball out towards left center. Bleday on the move to the alley. He's got it. Runner tags at second. Tag out at 3rd. Bottom 4, here's the center fielder, Lawrence Butler. Pitch misses there. 1-0. Fought off foul. Swing and a ground ball, and that one gets through into center field. The throw home. It's off the mark, and he scores. We're tied at 1.
Well, that at-bat had a lot riding on it. Certainly a pivotal swing of the bat in this ball game. Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from. And there's just no one there to.
And a swing and a miss. That K is his 3rd of the game. And now Brent Rooker. That one drilled left field. That's out number 2. And now a chance for Shea Langoliers. Fastball for a strike.
Boog, the runner at first needs to be careful right here. He's dealing with.
Oh, this one high and deep. Way back there. Out of here. Ball game. That one's got to feel good. And you're And now the center fielder, Max Clark. Hard hit, right side. And he takes it himself for the out. Here comes Mike Yastrzemski to the plate. Got him to chase one upstairs there.
He's going to have to make sure that he stays patient because he is the focal point in that lineup. They're going to pitch him tough. They're going to pitch around him. And when he doesn't see other guys doing anything, what you can do is become a little too aggressive and chase out of the zone.
One down, base is empty. And a base hit up the middle.
Really nice job of two-strike hitting in that at-bat. Other than ripping one into the gap or blasting one over the wall, there aren't a whole lot of hits that are more satisfying than a nice line drive into center field. So that definitely.
Geloff. 1 and second. What a double play that was. Now, Lawrence Butler. And a swing and a miss. Butler hitting leadoff in today's game. And he's usually in right field, but today he's patrolling center.
2 strikes.
Tried to hold up on the 0-2. Now a look down to third. And he held back, according to Rusty Valentine. Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. The high heat, too much on that one.
Second baseman.
And now, Zach Geloff. That's in for a strike. Swing and a miss.
0-2.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Batting third.
Now it's the right fielder, Brent Rooker. That one finds the zone. That's strike 1. That clips the corner. Hayes looking to put the go-ahead run on base. Got him. Strikes out the side to begin the game. What a start. And welcome back to the ballpark. New inning getting started. Here's Riley Green.
Now pitching for the Athletics.
To the right
Number
side,
44.
Brown. He steps on the bag. 1 out in second.
Ferguson.
Ryan Jeffers at the plate. And strike 1 to the catcher.
Man, that was pretty gross right there.
That's a base hit.
He was all over that one. Good pitch, slider down and away, just stayed down and threw it nicely. It's such an easy pitch to pull off of because you're probably thinking fastball down the middle initially.
Swing and a foul out of play. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2.
0-2.
Got him looking. That's a strikeout. So up next, Kyron Paris. Swings and misses. And it's 0-1.
0-1.
High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side. Second inning here, no score.
1-2.
Rarely will you see a pitcher just waste a pitch like that. The batter wasn't even tempted to swing. Every pitch needs to have a purpose so that it can set up a following pitch to help you get that out.
2 outs. And that's where the swing. Bottom half of inning number 2. And here's the catcher, Shea Langoliers. And that's fouled off. Swing and a miss. Chased it out of the zone.
No balls. 2 strikes.
Make it 4 strikeouts in a row. Just cruising along.
Batting fifth, the left
This
fielder.
is J.J. Bleday.
Bleday.
Now this is in the air down the line. Green going after it. Makes the catch up against the wall in foul territory.
Tried to take on the wind in left field right there. Just a little too much traffic up in the air.
On to first.
Pitching for the A's.
Welcome back, and here comes the
Number
closer,
19.
Mason Miller. He has a great slider with tons of movement.
Miller.
Jose Ramirez swings through it for strike 1.
0 balls, 1 strike.
Tap foul at the plate. Line drive, and this might be trouble. Safe at second with nobody out, and that double has the go-ahead run in scoring position. So the go-ahead run is into scoring position. Here's Shohei Ohtani. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
0-1.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
And fouled off. Strike 3, got him swinging. Not what you're looking for after the leadoff double. A strikeout, and there's one away. And that is out of play. Top of the third, no score. Swings and misses. 0-2 now.
0-2.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again.
He's gone off speed. He needs to elevate here with 2 strikes out of the zone.
Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Runner at second here, 1 gone. Pitch misses. Now 1-2.
That was absolute gas. Triple digits on the gun. It's just a different experience as a hitter watching that go by.
Swings and misses. Struck him out. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Mike Yastrzemski up here. 1 for 1 with a single so far. To the right side. And that's a fair ball. They're waving Ramirez home. He will score and they take the lead. And it's an RBI single, 1-0. And here is Marcelo Meyer. He's
Now
0 for 1.
For the A's, number 37.
And that one popped in the air,
Okay.
left field. Lede sizes this one up, brings it in, and that'll do it. As we go. New arm out of the bullpen, Thomas
Now,
Harrington.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close.
0-1.
There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
That's in there, 0-2. Sets him down looking. That was pretty nasty.
The designated
Here's
hitter,
Miguel Andujar.
Andujar.
Swing and a miss. 0-1.
It's 0-1.
Just missed. Next offering is in for a strike.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Got him swinging. It's a strikeout. And they're down to their last out. Max Schumann up next for the A's. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. They're down to their final strike. A 1-run lead. And the home team trying to pull it out. Got him! And that's the ball game.
These 3-inning games often come down to
All right, ready to get underway. Here's the center fielder, Max Clark. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Could be extra bases. Now he turns and heads for second. Now the tag at second, and he's out, trying for 2. Mike Yastrzemski up here. Out in front with the swing, and that is strike 1. Right, a 6'3" righty, 200 pounds, and he was a second-round pick back in 2018.
No ball, 2 strikes.
The 0-2. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. So 2 down now, and here is Marcelo Meyer. In there at the knees for a strike. 2 outs, base is empty. Slider misses outside. Oh, great stop. From his knees, the throw. And they get the out. Bottom of the first. Here's Mike Tauchman. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Got him swinging for the strikeout. Went back to the fastball, and it was effective.
Michael A. Taylor.
Michael A. Taylor stands in now and watches strike 1. Swings through that. 1 out, base is empty. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Batting third.
So here's Robert now.
Louis. Robert.
Right through there for a strike.
0-1's the count.
Swing and a miss. And the count is 0-2.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Got him. And how about that? It's an immaculate inning. Back here on the south side, here's the left fielder, Riley Green.
Now pitching for the White Sox. Number 46. Right.
Fought off foul.
Wilson.
Left-hand hitter waits. And that one fouled off. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. Ryan Jeffers at the plate. Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. And Benintendi able to make the grab. And a couple of quick outs. And now it's Jake Berger to hit.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go.
Well, he's under it to make the bottom of the second. Andrew Vaughn now. Rolled softly, but that goes foul. Just missed. To the right side, Paris. Tosses to first. Leadoff man retired here in the second. On the ground to third. Ramirez sends it to first. And that quickly 2 away.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there. Nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make the pitch, get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work.
There's a swing and a miss.
0-2 is the count.
On the ground to first. He'll do it himself. And the White Sox on to the third inning. Here's the second baseman, Kyron Paris. Wilson back to work. And there's a ball. To third, down the line, and it's foul. Ripped on the ground to second. In time to Vaughn. Leadoff man retired here in the third. Now it's Jose Ramirez. Yeah, that's fouled off. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Shohei Ohtani up to the dish. That one finds the zone. That's strike 1. And he swings through that one.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand, looks so good. And then by the time he gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
Vaughn. He takes it himself to the bag. And ready to go for the new pitcher in the game, Justin Martinez. And that one hit 97 on the gun. Swinging and drive. Back there. On its way. Ball game. And this place is rocking. And Ready to go. And now the center fielder, Michael Harris II. In the air to left center, Taylor. And there's one down. Here comes Mike Yastrzemski to the plate. And there's a foul ball. Back to the mound. He's got it. Slings to first in time. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Marcelo Meyer.
Good fade and sinking action of that changeup. Got that hitter to roll over.
That one is absolutely belted. In one, hops off the wall. Should be extra bases. The throw to second is offline.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Outside low, and the count now 2-0.
Well, no need to go right at this guy. First base is open. He can hurt you, so make him expand his zone. If he doesn't, give him a walk.
No strike.
Slap the other way, foul.
Well, here's a chance right here for one of the better hitters on this roster to get him on the board in the first. Thanks to the three-hole hitter extending the inning. Good at bat with 2 outs.
That's smacked on a line to center. And that's the third out. And now the right fielder, Mike Tauchman. Bounding ball here, rolls foul. Tauchman goes 6'1", hitting leadoff in today's game. And he was a 10th round pick back in 2013. Ball one there.
1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
Swing and a miss. 98 miles per hour on the gun.
Second, the center fielder,
Michael A. Taylor steps to the plate for the White Sox. In the air, left field. Wood on his way over. Calls it in, 2 away. And now it's Luis Robert. And that's through there for a strike. It's 0-1. And strike 2.
This guy's not wasting any pitches. Hitters got to get into swing mode.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that'll do it. Here on the south side, second inning set to go.
Now
Brian Jeffers at the plate.
Number 46.
And that one fouled off.
Right. Wilson.
Struck him out looking. That was pretty nasty. Now here is Jake Berger. It's through for a hit.
Oh, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Just a simple ground ball the other way that had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole.
And a base hit. And a go-ahead run into scoring position. 1 away.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
Oh, great stop. Off balance speed. There's one. Double play. And we're back. Bottom of the inning. And now the first baseman, Andrew Vaughn. That's in there. Strike one. Slashed foul down the right side. That'll hook off into the seats. Stays alive. Here's the 0-2. Swing and a miss. Strike three. That one came in at 99. Here's Josh Rojas. That one the other way. Reaching down, makes the catch. And here is Sosa to the plate. And first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
0-1's the count.
And that one clips the corner.
Flew open a little bit with that front shoulder, but was able to slow his back down.
That's strike three and the third out. So we take a break.
Pitching for the
Back
White
at right
Sox,
field. Here's Shohei
number
Ohtani.
63, Ken Murphy.
And fouled off. Swing and a miss as he was late.
Let's see if he's willing to use the whole field right here. Definitely pounding him away.
Next pitch is inside. Going to count 1-2.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
That missed by a lot. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Here's the center fielder, Michael Harris II. He's 0 for 1. First pitch misses.
Ball 1, no strike.
Ripped in the air, left field, and a touchdown for a base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Always feels amazing getting a job done when the team needs you to come through. It's just bigger than your own individual stats. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
And that one is lifted in the air. And there's 2 away. So digging in, Marcelo Meyer doubled his first time up. Fought off foul. Two outs. And that one hit to first. He takes it himself to the bag. And welcome back to the ballpark. Set for the bottom of the third. Here's the left fielder, Andrew Benintendi. And that is out of play. And a swing and a miss. He picks up his 5th strikeout on the hill. Next to hit, Colson Montgomery. This one in the air, center field. Puts it away for the out. Here's Corey Lee. Fouled off down the right side. 2 outs, base is empty. Puts it in the air out towards left center. Wood pulls it down and he makes the catch.
Now pitching
back
for
here on the
White
south
Sox,
side. On to the 4th.
Number
Now the left
52,
fielder, James Wood.
Mike Clevenger.
Swing and a high fly ball left field. And Benintendi able to make the grab. And a quick out, number 1. At the plate, Ryan Jeffers.
Went down looking on 3 pitches last time. Let's see if he can be a little more aggressive right here.
Little chopper rolls foul. With the go-ahead run standing at second. And here in extra innings. Yeah, that's fouled off.
Well, if he's going to do something special right here, it's going to happen with 2 strikes.
Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. On to first, out on the drop, third strike, 2 gone. So a wild pitch allows the runner to advance. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. And here's the first baseman, Jake Berger. Swing and a miss as he chases that one darting out of the zone. And now the count is even. Upstairs. High in the air, out to right. And that's the 3rd out. Max Scherzer gets handed the rock out of the pen.
Max.
And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Off the mark there. And that's ball 1. Blows the high heat past him. That's a strikeout. Michael A. Taylor steps to the plate for the White Sox. First pitch, and that's in for a strike.
0-1's the count.
Swing and a miss at a slider.
He's falling behind in a huge spot, Boog.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Now batting.
Luis
the
Robert
designated
now.
hitter, Luis.
And that's in for a strike. Swings and misses. And the count is 0-2. And that's downstairs and outside. Battling here as he fouls it away. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. Ready now for the 5th inning. Now at the plate, Kyron Paris. Clevenger back to work. And a big swing and a miss.
Just missed. If he's able to connect on that, look out.
The next offering misses. And 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
This one belted deep left field. On its way. Gone. That one felt good. And they take the lead. It's 2-0. Here's Jose Ramirez. Hard ground ball, base knock.
Oh, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Nice swing to drive that pitch up the middle. Could have easily been out in front on the off speed and pulled off of it, but he was looking to use the big part of the field, and he executed his plan perfectly.
And here it comes. Down the line, Tauchman on the move. Won't get to this one. It drops foul. That misses. It's a ball and 2 strikes. In the air, right field, Tauchman sizing this one up. No trouble here, puts it away for the out. And there's one away.
Maybe caught that one off the end just a little bit. Couldn't quite barrel it up enough to really drive it.
And now the center fielder, Michael Harris II. On the ground to third, might be 2. 1 at second. And it's a double play to end the inning. On the mound now, Corbin Burns.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
Tying run at the plate. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Now it's going to be Josh Rojas. In there for a strike at the bottom of the zone. Swing and a miss. Nice changeup. With the tying run at the plate, and the home team trying to pull it out. That one to first. Berger takes it to the bag. White Sox down to their final out. So up next, Lenny Sosa. Tap foul at the plate.
Pretty good pitch there to take a rip at. He wants to get his arms extended. He likes the ball away from him a little bit, just not able to square it up.
Got him, and that's the ball game.
Well, we saw a lot of good pitching and
Here's the center fielder, Michael Harris II. The wind to kick the pitch. Hit on the ground to short. Throw on to Santana. One out in the top of the first. Mike Yastrzemski up here. Right side, and it goes just foul. The pitch. Just missed. Out towards right center. That's well struck. That one opts against the fence. And he starts his afternoon off right with a double.
Batting third.
Now it's the shortstop, Marcelo Meyer. And that one fouled off. Yastrzemski leads off second with one gone in the inning. Fouled off. He was late.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
That one down the line. Takes it to the bag, steps on first, and it's out number 2. And next will be the cleanup hitter, James Wood. Fastball for a strike.
You know, this guy's great speed is in the back of that pitcher's mind. If he can get on, it's going to give him one more thing he's got to think about.
And that's way high. And it's 1-1.
Way to lay off that fastball up right there. You're looking for something you see well that you can handle, but you also have to keep the discipline so that you're not popping up pitches that are just a little too high.
2 balls and a strike. Here it comes. That to right. Noel on the move. He's got it. And that's the 3rd out. Bottom of the first. So in now for Cleveland, Lane Thomas. In there at the knees.
0-1's the count.
Next offering in there for a strike. No balls, 2 strikes. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Swings through it for the K. Slider got him for strike 3.
Second, the left fielder.
Next to hit, Stephen Kwan. And that's in for a strike.
Looked pretty good as far as being in the strike zone, but I'm sure as a hitter, Not too good with where it was located. Very top of the strike zone, middle away.
The throw to first. And here this afternoon, 2 quickly away in the bottom of the first.
No, that's down.
2 out, space is empty. Swings and misses. And the count even 1-1.
One ball, 1 strike.
And there's a strike. Good heater at 98. On the ground. And that's a fair ball. Around first and hustling for second. And he's in there standing up with a 2-out double. And now it's the switch hitter, Carlos Santana. Right through there for a strike.
Well, they're looking to get on the board first here after that clutch 2-out double made this inning interesting.
On the ground to third. Lays out. Oh, it's off his glove. Safe at first as they can't make the play. Bo Naylor at the plate now.
And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
Headed towards the corner. And that's a foul ball. Ramirez on third. Santana on at first with 2 down.
That's a really good job of laying off the 0-2 high fastball. Is going to make that pitcher really have to respect this hitter, even though he's behind in the count.
Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. And a good eye there. Hit on the ground to the right side. And foul ball. That ball is foul, and the pressure is building. Up the middle, Meyer. Now the throw to first on the run. Nicely done for the out. Top of the second,
Now
Ryan
pitching
Jeffers
for
at
the
the plate.
Number 36, K. Smith.
And a
Ball that's
fastball misses
outside.
outside for a ball.
Ball 1. Swing and a miss, strike 1.
Threw that fastball right
Ball,
by him,
1 strike.
slightly elevated. That's a confidence boost for this guy out there on the mound. See if he continues to climb the ladder.
In the air, pretty deep out to center field. Drops into the glove, and there's 1 down. And now it's Jake Berger to hit. Swung on, belted. On the move, heading back. Way back, out of here. And that's how they take the lead. It's 1-0. 1 down. And now it's going to be Kyron Paris. And the first pitch is drilled in the air out to center. Thomas makes the catch. And there's 2 down.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
And he hits a ground ball right side, and that one finds its way through. Keeps the inning alive, and now Shohei Ohtani to the plate.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. We've all seen the defensive shift make a big difference in defending against pull hitters, but it's not foolproof. He pulled it as expected, but he found a hole that time.
Shohei Ohtani now at the plate as he swings through strike 1. Swings and misses. 0-2 now.
Love to see it. Power versus power right there.
That
1
one
ball,
not
2
close.
strikes.
And the count 1-2. Fouls that off to the left, and will do it again. Ramirez leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Next offering way upstairs. Checks his swing. Appeal down to third. And he won around. Not an easy call there, but that puts an end to the inning. We head to the bottom of the second. Now it's the right fielder, John Kenzie Noel.
Here's a player known for playing better in day games, which is not always the case. I mean, day games are different, Boog. Things change from game times to your daily routine, but he sure makes the transition look easy.
The pitch timer expired before he started his windup, so that's a ball.
That must be incredibly frustrating for the pitcher, but this is all about creating more action and speeding up the game, and it's working.
And that's a strike. Late swing fouled off. Called out on strikes. Called strike 3 and a fastball up in the zone. Kyle Manzardo swings through it for strike 1. Next pitch is outside. Swing and a foul out of play.
Really going after him here. All fastballs to get ahead in the count.
That's hard hit on the line. He's got it, and there's 2 away. Daniel Schneemann digs in for the Guardians. Just missed.
1-0.
If he doesn't get a knock right here, that pitch he just took is going to eat at him for a while. You might not see another pitch like that from a top-level guy like this.
And a ball evens the count. Can't connect on the curveball, struck him out. Back here in Cleveland, and now the center fielder, Michael Harris
now
II.
For the Guardians, number 33.
And that one is lifted in the air. Thomas under it. Hauls it in, and there's 1 away.
Really nice job to get your first out of the ball game.
Mike Yastrzemski now at the plate. Cut on and missed. Good changeup right there. 0-1. Gaddis, a very difficult guy to get hits off of. It's really rare for teams to string stuff together against him.
He wins every pitch, and for a hitter, sometimes a victory is just fouling off one of his pitches. Unless he beats himself, somehow can't find it, doesn't have the control command that day, you can pretty much forget about it.
As a hitter, there's even more pressure to take advantage of any mistake, right?
Yeah, and you're hoping that, somehow, some way, whether it's a hit by pitch, a walk, something bad happens, because outside of that, stuff is just too good to fail.
Slings to first in time. Meyer swings through that one as he comes to the plate for the second time today.
And he's got deception in his delivery, and it's not that he's trying to deceive the hitters. He just has this natural flow that makes it hard for hitters to pick the ball up. It gets on them a little bit quicker than they anticipate, even though they know what the velocity numbers are.
The shortstop takes a ball.
That's ball 2.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking at bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitch.
Oh, now this one's high and deep. Way back there. On its way. Gone. He sends it out of here. And they add a run. It's 2-0. Here's the left fielder, James Wood. Swings through that one. 0-1.
0-1.
And it's fouled away.
One ball.
0-2 pitch that far out of the zone gives the hitter a little confidence that maybe he can climb back into this at bat.
That's a ball.
Fly ball down the line. Kwan sizes this one up, and that is that. Back. Aroldis Chapman on to pitch out of the pen here.
Now pitching.
I can't imagine any save is an easy one. You're holding a small lead on the scoreboard, and you know those hitters are going to give you the best at-bats they can. So it's always high stress. Let's see what he's got here to try and close it out.
Lane Thomas will make his way to the plate. And that one lifted in the air center field. Harris after it. Makes the grab for the second out. So it's their last chance in this one. Now the number hit to second, and this should do it. On to first. Ball game. 2-0 your final here in this one. Okay, all set to go. Here's the center fielder, Michael Harris II. Outside low, and we're underway.
1-0.
Fouled off left side.
No, that's in.
That one finds the corner. 2-2 now. Out towards right center field. And he makes the catch. One down. Here comes Mike Yastrzemski to the plate. Ripped right field. That's back there. That one way back, and it's gone. That'll fire up the dugout. It's 1-0. Stepping in, Marcelo Meyer. In the air, center field. Crow Armstrong has a beat on it. Puts it away for the out. And there are 2 down. James Wood will hit next. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. That one ripped, but foul. 2 outs, base is empty. Late on that fastball.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
The count.
Swinging a line drive and a base hit up the middle. And that keeps the inning alive.
Well, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. You'll often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing.
And that'll do it. But they're off to a good start as they pick up a run on. Back here at Wrigley Field, here's Nico Horner. And that one fouled off. Out to short. Meyer. Whips it to first on the run.
That's it out.
And very nicely done for the out. Pete Crow Armstrong in the box now. Takes strike one. Edge of the zone for a strike. And it's 0-2. And that skips in the dirt.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
1 out, base is empty. Got him. 2 gone. So here's Kyle Tucker now. Infield shifted to the pull side. And a strike right through there. That one at triple digits. Next offering is in for a strike. And ball 1. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. 3 up, 3 down. Inning over.
Pitching for the Chicago
Welcome back,
Cubs,
and we've got a new arm on the mound to start the second.
49.
Tyson Miller.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
On the ground, out to short. Swanson fires over to first. And quickly 1 away in the second. Now it's the second baseman, Kyron Paris. Outfield deep here, trying to prevent anything over their heads. Here's a high fly ball out to center. Crow Armstrong settles under it, makes the grab, and there's 2 gone. 2 down, base is empty. Now it's Jose Ramirez. Swing and a miss as that one was high.
No ball,
I don't
1
think
strike.
anyone's got good numbers swinging at pitches in that location.
Foul ball, still 0-2. Outside.
1-2.
Oh,
He's
can't
hit.
get out of the way of the fastball, and that's going to sting. He had 2
Batting
strikes
up,
on
the
him,
designated hitter,
and he hit him. Shohei Ohtani up to the dish. Swings and sends a rocket to right. Tucker makes the catch. Back here at the friendly confines. Bottom of the second. Now it's the DH, Seiya Suzuki. The pitch. Check swing, and he went. That's strike 2.
0-2.
And he grounds one to the right side. Takes it himself. 1 up, 1 down. And here comes Dansby Swanson.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Got him swinging.
Batting 6.
Ian Happ
The
up
left
to hit.
fielder, Ian Happ.
And that is in for a strike. 0-1. Boyle, 25 years old, and he was a 5th-round pick in 2020. Popped up. Berger brings it in. On the north side of Chicago, John Sciambi and Chris Singleton.
Now
And now the
pitching for
center
the
fielder,
Chicago
Michael
Cubs.
Harris II.
Number 54.
High fly ball, pretty well struck out towards right center. And that one's gone into the bleachers. A gigantic blast. It's 2-0. Mike Yastrzemski up here. Swing and a ball lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. And it's a 1-hopper off the wall, should be extra bases. And that's a double. Runner in scoring position, no outs. And now Marcelo Meyer. And first offering is fouled off.
Part of the order coming through now, and with 1 home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
Yastrzemski at second with nobody out. Not close
1-2.
with that one. And the count 1-2. Line drive, knocks it down. No throw, a tough play, and now there are runners at first and second. And the batter now, James Wood. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Pitch misses,
Wow.
and that's ball 1. And another ball.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
And he grounds one back up the middle. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. The throw is late, and they can't get the out.
Back-to-back singles. Fielder got a piece of it, but the way that
Ryan Presley takes over on the mound.
Well, no margin for error in terms of throwing strikes with the bases loaded. Just has to execute one pitch at a time to try to get out of this.
On a line, balls it in for the out.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it...
And he swings and lifts one to deep center field. Dives. What a play. Runners tagging from second and third. And he's safe as the run scores from third. Here's the second baseman, Kyron Paris. Fly to center his first time. Smoke to right center, and this one's gonna go out of here. He sends one out the opposite way. Second home run of the inning for him. It's 6-0. Here's Jose Ramirez. Now one
That's
missed.
the ball. 1 ball, no strikes.
Hard hit left side. Tosses across to first. This one.
Now pitching. Max.
Yeah, you see some guys into the fashion nowadays and big on the gram, as the kids like to say. Post their fits, right? That's what you say?
Is that what it is?
It's a fit. Your fit, your outfit, your fit.
Got a little drip around the neck, too.
Yeah, believe it. Scale of 1 to 10, how old do we sound right now?
Really old. Like close to Social Security benefits.
Yeah. A little bit high. 1-2 the count. In the air, left field, down the line. And a foul ball. Up the middle. Meyer to first. One gone, bottom of the third inning.
Good slider inside right there. Batter fighting to get there, just rolled over it, got the ground ball.
Justin Turner in the box now. No balls and a strike. Ground ball up the middle, into the outfield, base hit.
Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
And now the batter is Carson Kelly. Swing and a pop-up. Foul out of play off to the right side. That'll find the stands. Man at first, one away. And that just misses. On the ground, could be 2. There's 1. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. 1 out left for the Cubs. Here's the Cubs leadoff man, Nico Horner. Right through there for a strike. There's the strike.
And at bat like this is almost over as it begins.
And a swing and a miss, and that is the ball game.
Good win by 6 runs.
All right, ready to go here. And here is Michael Harris II. Ripped to short. Seager fires over to first. And the first out of the game is an easy one. Mike Yastrzemski up here. That's towards center. And there's two down. Now here is Marcelo Meyer. And there's a rocket into the outfield. So he gets on base and keeps it going.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
And a foul ball. Two outs. Popped up left side. And that'll fall for a base hit. And that moves the go-ahead run to scoring position with two gone. Ryan Jeffers at the plate. That one ripped. Makes the grab. And that's back at Globe Life Field. Now the left fielder, Wyatt Langford. Out to short, Meyer. Fires across the diamond. One gone, bottom half of the first. Marcus Semien now in the box. Comes up empty with a swing there. Outside with a breaking ball. Now Marcus, a career-high 45 homers in 2021 with the Blue Jays. He parlayed that into a 7-year free agent deal with the Rangers. He goes down looking. So now it's Corey Seager. Ball one there. Two out, space is empty.
Ball one, no strike.
Swing and a miss. And the count 1-1.
One ball, one strike.
Swings through that one for strike two.
One ball, two strikes.
Swing and a miss. And that is that. Back in Arlington. And now it's Jake Berger to hit.
Now pitching for the
And the
Rangers,
pitch. Swing and a miss.
71.
And that is strike one.
Jacob
0-1's the count.
Webb.
Swing and a miss. Got him to go up the ladder for the K. So digging in, Kyron Paris. Cut on and lifted in the air. Garcia really on his horse for this one. Can't get there.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat, and now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Pickoff throw. Paris back in on a dive. Here's Jose Ramirez. Runner takes off.
The plate.
Safe at second, and he easily steals the bag. And the go-ahead run is now in scoring position. In the air, right side. He's got it. Runner tags at second. Save! And the go-ahead runs at third. Here's Shohei Ohtani.
If you don't get ahead in the count, you can forget about having any success against him.
And fouled off.
Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive in runs, you've got to expand the zone. He's capable of going out there and doing damage with it.
1-1.
Skips in, and excellent work to corral that one. Could have been dangerous. Paris at third with two away.
2-2 the count.
Little trouble with this one behind the plate. And the runner holds. Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. Higashioka up with it. To first. And we're back. And here's the first baseman, Jake Berger. Late with the swing there.
0-1.
And a swing and a miss.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts.
That is it. The third
Here's
baseman,
Josh Young.
Young.
And that's in there for strike 1. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Make it 4 strikeouts in a row. Just
That is
cruising
it.
along.
The catcher.
Up next for the Rangers, Kyle Higashioka.
Nope.
Just missed. Higashioka goes 6'1", 200 pounds, and he was drafted in the 7th round back in 2008. And that's in there for a strike. Little slider that finds the mark. And a breaking ball misses outside. Got him swinging. And he strikes out the side for the 2nd time today.
Pitching for the Rangers.
All set for the start of the inning. Leading
Number
off,
55.
Michael Harris II.
Chris Martin.
First pitch doesn't find the zone.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. With that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Misses off the plate, and it's 2-2.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
3-2.
Upstairs. 3 balls, 2 strikes. That one misses.
Nope.
So a
Ball
leadoff
4.
walk. And now the right fielder, Mike Yastrzemski.
Man, that's a tough one to take on the full count, but I guess he saw it really well. It's a really nice plate appearance.
Laser, base hit. And now a runner moves into scoring position as we look for the first run of the ball game. And the batter will be the shortstop, Marcelo Meyer. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Hammered on the line, base hit. Headed for the plate. Here's the throw.
Hey, he beat it.
Always feels good when you come through and get your team on the board first. Pretty much a model swing on that one as he ripped it into the opposite field gap, and I'm sure he's going to be watching that one back on video.
Ground ball, and that's through the infield. 1 runs in, now a long throw home, and he's out.
He's out.
And now the catcher comes up to him, Brian Jeffers. 0 for 1 so far.
John Armstrong.
And foul ball. Wood, the runner at second with 1 away. He swings and fouls 1 off. Base hit center field. Coming home. He'll score. It's an RBI single, and they're up by 3. Now, Jake Berger.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
And first offering is fouled off. Ground ball
No,
right side.
foul ball.
And foul ball. Swing and a miss. Struck him out of the slider, and there's 2 gone. So 2 down now, and here is Kyron Paris. Grounds 1 to short. On to Simeon. That's out number 3. And welcome back to the ballpark. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now here's the Rangers DH, Josh Smith. To first, 1 up, 1 down. And
Now pitching.
Aroldis Chapman will take over here.
Chapman.
He's into the game with the bases empty. And there's the strike. Next offering is fouled back. Set down on strikes. And now one out remaining for Texas.
Batting ninth, the center
Evan
fielder,
Carter
Evan.
stepping in for the Rangers. That one catches the zone. That's strike one.
0-1's the count.
Hit to the left side, and this is going to do it. On to first. Ball game. A shutout in this one. 3-0. All right, ready to get underway. Here's the center fielder, Michael Harris II. Lined, and that's a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
First pitch swing in, went up there with a plan to be aggressive. Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch he could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good.
Mike Yastrzemski can't hold up, and that's a strike. In the air, left field. And there's one down. So up next, Marcelo Meyer. Fought off foul. Harris leads off first with one away. In the air, out towards right center. Chourio sizing this one up. Brings it in. 2 down. James Wood getting ready to hit. Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball. Swing and a ground ball, and that's just foul. Next offering is downstairs. And delivers outside. Ground ball right side. Terang. That ends the frame. Back here in Milwaukee. Up now for Milwaukee, Jackson Chourio. And a foul ball. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
0-2.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Hit in the air, center field. Harris hauls it in, and there's one away. Now it's the right fielder, Garrett Mitchell. In there at the knees, and that's strike 1. Swing and a miss at 99 miles an hour.
0-2 is the count.
Cut on and miss, struck him out. Now 2 out.
Batting third, the
And now
catcher,
it's William Contreras.
Contreras.
Fastball in for a strike. It's 0-1. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. That one misses. Now 1-2. 2 outs, base is empty. Swing and a miss, and he got him. And it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. Back here at American Family Field, Ryan Jeffers at the plate.
Now pitching for the Brewers, number 29.
Fouled off down the right side.
Miguel.
1-0-1 on the gun, swing and a miss.
They just threw that fastball by him, elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location, very difficult to catch up to, especially with that velocity.
Chorio pulls it down and he makes the catch. And there's one down. And now the first baseman, Jake Berger. And that is out of play. No score here in the second. That one to first. Hoskins steps on first for the out. So digging in, Kyren Paris.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there. Nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make the pitch, get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work.
That one back up the middle, and it gets through. So Jose Ramirez now gets a chance with 2 gone.
Well, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Timing on the swing was good, able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably.
Runner on the move, pitching for a strike. Safe at second, and that was not close. And the go-ahead run is now in scoring position. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Coming home. He'll score easily. It's an RBI single on the board first. It's 1-0. They hand the ball over to a new arm, Ryan Hudson.
For the Brewers,
and they felt it was time to bring on a left-handed reliever from the pen with the lefty hitter coming up. I think it's a good move. I know I never liked when opposing teams did that to me.
Two outs. There's a swing and a drive. And a superb diving catch. And we're back. And now it'll be Christian Yelich. On the ground, right side. Boots it. Safe at first. No play. We'll see how they score this. Rhys Hoskins in the box now. Takes strike one.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
And now 1-2. On the ground, a second, might be 2. Steps on the bag for 1. Relay to first, double play. This is Bryce Terang.
That taking yourself double play can be a little tough sometimes because you got to get to the bag, you got to avoid the runner sliding in, but that second baseman did an outstanding job. He's really smooth with it, and he actually made it look pretty easy.
Joseph Ortiz in the box now. Takes strike 1. Yeah, big swing and a miss.
Typically, the outfield defense will play a little bit deep.
No, that's a strikeout, and that'll do it for the inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. And now the center fielder, Michael Harris II.
Now pitching for the Brewers.
And right back
Number
to the mound.
26.
Leadoff hitter gone in the third. Here comes Mike Yastrzemski to the plate.
Good sinker low in the zone right there and produced exactly what he was looking for. Ball on the ground, nice ground out.
1 out, base is empty. Hard hit, left field, base hit.
Everything came together for him. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Base knock, center field. And the throw's offline, safe at third.
All over that one right there. Didn't get cheated on that swing and squared it up perfectly. Came off the bat at 111, and when that's the case, The odds are very much in your favor as a hitter.
Wood, the batter now, as he swings and misses for strike one. Now a fly ball to right center. Mitchell gets under it. Nabs it. Both runners tagging. Throw is offline, and he scores. And they lead by 2. Digging in, Ryan Jeffers. Fly to center his first time. He's 0 for 1. Foul ball there. Swing and a foul straight back. Oh and 2 now. Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt. That completes the strikeout. And Corbin Burns on to pitch here.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect a tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
Just off the inside edge. And a swing and a miss. On the ground to the left. Meyer zips it across. Leadoff man retired here in the 3rd.
That play won't be trending on social media later on, but it's still important to execute it to perfection. This game is a lot harder than it looks, partner.
1-1.
Late that time, and it's strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Good eye in that spot. On the ground, right side. Over to first, and 2 straight set down to begin the bottom of the 3rd.
That's a huge defensive play in the late stages of the game. It might not be the most challenging we've seen today, but it needed to be made. That's helping your team.
Just misses, and the count is 1 and 2. Smoked on the ground a second, and that'll do it. 2-0 your final here in this one. Here's the center fielder, Michael Harris II. Yeah, that's fouled off. Hit in the air out to center field. Doyle drifts towards it. And it's caught for the out. Mike Yastrzemski up here. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. It one hops off the wall. Should be extra bases. Not stopping. He's going for 3. The relay throw. He's in there. So up next, Marcelo Meyer. On the ground right side, and that one finds its way through. And they'll score first. It's 1-0.
Big RBI for him right there. He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock, and you'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole.
Fouls one off out of play. Back to our left. On the ground, 2 ball. To Tovar.
That's an out.
Return throw to first. Got him. And now the center fielder, Brenton Doyle. Fastball for a strike. He caught it behind his back. And that's a great play for the out. So digging in, Mickey Moniak. Line and a base hitting to right.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
Swings through that one out in front that time. Just off the outside edge. And that is ball 1. Swings and misses. Struck him out. Some high cheese for strike 3. And that one fouled off. The 0-1. Fouled off. He was late.
Right now they're looking for something hit hard into the gaps.
And he got him. Strike 3, and that'll retire the side. Welcome back, and we've got a new arm on the mound to start the second.
Now
Tyler
pitching for the
Kinley.
Rockies,
Just trying to keep this one close
Number
here,
40.
and this is where a bullpen can
Tyler
give their players a chance to fight back
Kinley.
into the game.
Line drive. That's a base hit into right field. And now it's Jake Berger to hit. Got to be careful with a slugger like this because he can turn it into a 3-run game in the blink of an eye. Softly hit to third. To second, that's 1. How about that double play? So 2 down now, and here is Kyren Paris. And that is cut on and missed. 0-1.
There's a certain point where you have to commit to what you think you see, and he guessed wrong right there. Nasty slider with just terrific bite at the end.
Swing and a miss. Cut on and missed. Bottom half of inning number 2. Ryan McMahon steps to the plate. Swing and a miss. Strike 1.
0-1.
Right through there for a strike. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Checks his swing. Now an appeal to third. No, he held up. 1-2 now. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. Kyle Farmer up to the plate now. And that's in for a strike. 1 out, bases empty. And now it's even up. Way out front for strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Make it 4 strikeouts in a row. Just cruising along. Nick Martini will hit. That's out to center field. Harris gets under it. And that will end the inning. Back here at Coors Field. Now the third baseman, Jose
now
Ramirez.
For the Rockies, number 52, Scott Alexander.
And that's a base hit. And a good start to the inning.
He was all over that one. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Double play ball to second. gets it to first, and one away in the top of the third.
Deceptive slider right there. Stayed in the tunnel a long time. Got that hitter out front, rolled over it, put it on the ground.
Here's the center fielder, Michael Harris II. First pitch misses. Ramirez over at second, one down. Into center. Doyle makes the play, and there's two away. So up next, Mike Yastrzemski. 1 for 1. He tripled in his first trip. Swing and a miss. Ugly swing right there.
Well, strike one is so critical in a bat like this with a real threat at the plate looking to do damage.
And it's even up. And a swing and a miss. There's that slider.
Gonna really need to hang in there with that front side against this left-handed breaking ball.
Got him looking. Back. Aroldis Chapman comes on now. He has a great slider with tons of movement. Next offering upstairs.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
Swings through that one for strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And a swing and a miss. And one away.
Batting ninth, the
Jacob
catcher,
Stallings
Jacob.
down.
First pitch fastball is in for a strike.
This is the type of hitter his club wants at the plate, especially playing from behind. He's hoping to start a rally right here.
Trying to close out a 1-run lead. And the home team trying to pull it out. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Now batting.
And now the center fielder, Brenton Doyle. Fought off foul. That's in there. And it's 0-2. The Rockies down to their final strike. Got him, and that's the ball game.
So much rides on each and every.
Ready to go now, and here is Michael Harris II. Swing and a miss. That's strike 1.
0-1.
First take on the clock.
Swing and a base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride and load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball.
That one is absolutely belted. High bounce takes it over the fence. That's an automatic double. And now the shortstop, Marcelo Meyer. Golden opportunity right here. This one driven deep center field on its way. Home run. He powers that one out of here. It's 3-0. New pitcher coming on, the veteran Ryan Thompson.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Swing and a ball drilled center field. And out number 1 on the grab. Ryan Jeffers at the plate. And first offering is fouled off. Still only one out here in the inning. Strike two.
Good pitch right there. Tied him up on the hands. If I'm out there on the bump, I'm going right back in there.
Way
One ball,
outside.
two
It's
strikes.
a ball and 2 strikes. Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. Catcher has it, fires to
Got
first.
him.
And there's 2 gone following the strikeout. 2 outs, base is empty. And here's the first baseman, Jake Berger. That's to third. Throws across the diamond, and that is the inning. But the biggest swing of the inning comes 3-run homer. It's now 3-0. Here's the center fielder, Jake McCarthy.
And the first offering a fastball for a strike.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
This is Corbin Carroll. Check swing, called strike.
Here's a fun fact on Corbin, and I don't know if everyone remembers their first jersey, but Carroll certainly does. He used to rock an Ichiro Suzuki growing up.
That one hit to right. Yastrzemski corrals it. 2 away now. Here's Ketel Marte.
Lefties can definitely be a little pull happy up there, especially with pitches that they see pretty well. That was a good example. He hooked an outside pitch, hit that ball in the air to right, just not with much authority.
On the ground, Paris throws to first. That ends the inning.
Pitching for the
Back here at
Diamondbacks,
Chase Field, new inning
Number
getting started.
49.
Now it's the second baseman,
Kendall.
Kyron Paris.
Graveman.
Swing and a high fly ball out towards right center field. Carroll flashes the leather on the run and catch. Now it's Jose Ramirez.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
Toss to Naylor, and Ramirez is set down. We see Shohei step in the box now. He's already homered today, which isn't a surprise for the player who hits the ball harder than just about anyone.
Yeah, and that's not hyperbole, Boog. StatCast numbers back it up.
Dives, and he can't hang on. No throw, and they don't get an out on the play. So the batting order turns over, and now the center fielder, Michael Harris II. 1 for 1 with a single and a run scored so far. Ohtani back in.
This is a great dynamic right here. Speedy runner at first, thinking about taking second. Catcher with the pop time that leaves Jaws on the floor. This might get interesting, Boog.
Here goes the runner. Ball outside. Throw,
He's safe.
save. That's a stolen base. Ohtani on at second with 2 down. So 2 balls and no strikes. Up the middle. On the run. Throw to first. And it beats him. Back here in the desert. Here's the third baseman, Eugenio Suarez. And there's a strike. Good heater at 98. Suarez goes 5 feet 11 inches, 33 years old, and he was born in Venezuela. Next offering popped in the air, right field. Yastrzemski settles under it and makes the catch. And there's 1 away. Swing and a ground ball, and that one gets through into center field. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single. Here's Lourdes Gurriel Jr. That's in there, and it's 0-1. That one fouled off. Ground ball right side, could be 2. The turn by Meyer at second, and that's 2. Top half of the
Now
third
pitching
inning.
for
Now
the
the number
Diamondbacks,
2 hitter, Mike
Number
Yastrzemski.
24. Kyle.
Swing, and that ball
Nelson.
smashed on a line. And it goes just foul.
Well, they gave that one a pretty good ride down the line, but it hooked just foul down in the corner. That could have been an easy double if it stayed fair.
And a quick out, number 1. Marcelo Meyer, the next to hit. He's already homered in this game. And there's a strike.
Gonna really need to hang in there with that front side against this left-handed breaking ball.
And a swing and a miss there.
Two pretty nasty sliders to get this hitter in an 0-2 count. If you're up there at the plate, you got to look up in the zone and spit on anything that's down.
In the air, out towards left center. And there are 2 outs. 2 down, base is empty. And now here is James Wood. Swing and a miss. It's 0-1. 2 outs, base is empty. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
This guy's pounding the zone. Hitters don't have time to think in between pitches.
The other way. Fair ball. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. The throw in there safely.
Well, he found himself behind in the count right there, but he didn't give in. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
And makes the grab. Okay.
Now pitching.
And first offering is fouled off. Fastball for a strike.
0-2 is the count.
And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. And 1 out
Batting
now.
The catcher.
Here's the catcher, Gabriel Moreno.
Moreno.
Popped in the air. Left field. Wood pulls it down, and there's 2 gone.
Hey, man, 4 pitches, 2 outs. That is an excellent pace.
2 down, nobody on. That's inside. 1 ball, 1 strike. They're down to their final strike. Chapman is just 1 strike away. Got him, and that's the ball game.
Sometimes road trips can be tough.
Ready to go? Here's the center fielder, Michael Harris II. Swings through that one for strike 1.
0-1's the count.
Swing and a high fly ball, pretty well struck right field. And that one hops the wall. Around second now, going for 3. And he'll get there as he kicks off the ball game with a triple.
Everything came together for him. Fastball pretty much middle, and that's what you fall asleep dreaming about as a hitter. So no surprise he put a great swing on it.
Here comes Mike Yastrzemski to the plate. Swing and a ball lifted to center field. Drops into the glove. Here comes the runner from third. Play at the plate, safe, and they take the lead. Marcelo Meyer now at the plate.
It's always an exciting day at the ballpark when you have a pitcher as good as Blake Snell on the mound. I mean, this lineup is dealing with a 6'4" lefty that does a great job of missing bats and has a variety of pitches that can beat you.
Runner on at first with 1 gone. And next will be the cleanup hitter, James Wood. Swing and a foul out of play.
Snell is tall, he can throw heat, and he's the type of pitcher that loves to throw his best stuff as much as possible, which includes a nasty curveball.
Swing and a miss. 98 on the gun. And a swing and a miss. And 2 away now. Ryan Jeffers at the plate. To the right side. And that one handled. Fires over to first. Here's the left fielder, Teoscar Hernandez. Right through there for a strike. Swings through that one.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Swings and misses, struck him out.
Batting second, the second
Here's
baseman,
the second baseman.
number 6.
Swing and a miss. That one at 99.
0-1.
0-1. Swings through the fastball up in the zone.
No ball,
So the
2
Dodgers are going to have to try and come from behind and try and get that offense going. Just off the inside corner. The count now 2-2. And just misses with that one. Hit in the air left field. Meyer on his way over. Brings it in. 2 up, 2 down. Here's Betts.
Now, that's a tough play for the infielder, ranging back into the outfield. There's part of him that's saying, hey, where are you at, outfielder? Call me off. But he stayed focused and made a nice catch right there.
Got him. And the Dodgers are set down in order.
Pitching for the
Back
Dodgers,
here at Chavez Ravine. Second
number
inning
38.
set to go. And now it's Jake
Kirby.
Berger to hit.
Yay!
Late on that fastball.
He got away with one there, but he knows he can't go into that spot very often against a guy like this.
Pitch misses. 1-1. The 1-1 is fouled off. Fights that one away. Still 1-2. There's a splitter in the dirt. Swing and a miss. Smith gathers, throws in time. And the drop third strike leads to the first out. Now it's the second baseman, Kyron Paris.
Well, maybe approaching this at bat with a bit too much determination. Sometimes you just got to let the game come to you.
On its way to the corner. And that lands in no man's land, a foul ball. That's a base hit.
Batting 8.
Man at
The
first
third
with one
baseman,
gone. Jose Ramirez will hit next. Ground ball could be 2. Tosses to first, and Ramirez is set down. Shohei Ohtani up to the dish. Got to be careful with a slugger like this because he can turn it into a 3-run game in the blink of an eye. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Paris around third. He'll score, and it's an RBI single, and they take a 2-run lead. So the lineup flips over, and now the center fielder, Michael Harris the second.
Alex
Popped up to the left, into foul ground. Muncy makes the catch. Back here in L.A., Freddie Freeman up to the dish. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Boyle, 25 years old, and he was a 5th-round pick in 2020. Meyer tracks it down for the out.
That's a really nice play, ranging back into the outfield for that catch. We all know those can be a little tricky, especially if the wind's swirling around out there.
There's a strike.
Quickly into an 0-2 count. Both pitches were down in the zone. I think you set your sights a little bit higher because you'll have a tendency to chase if you look down in that area.
And first offering is fouled off. That one is hammered right field. That is the inning. Back here at Dodger Stadium.
pitching
All
for
set
the
for the start
Dodgers,
of the inning. Mike
Number
Yastrzemski up
43,
here.
Anthony
In the
Banda.
air, left side. Hernandez ranging after it. And puts the squeeze on that one. And there's one away. And the batter now, Marcelo Meyer.
Really nice job to get your first out of the ball game.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Throw on to Freeman, and they get the out. And now, James Wood.
3-pitch strikeout last time up. Got to put up more of a fight in this one.
And that one is inside. 2 outs, base is empty.
Ball, that's out.
Pretty easy to give up on that pitch right there. Started on the edge of the plate with the spin. You know it's going to finish well off the plate.
In the air, left field, down the line. He makes the grab, and that is. And Aroldis Chapman gets the ball now.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
High fly ball down the left field line. Wood makes the catch, and there's one gone. Here's a switch hitter, Tommy Edman. That's in there. 1 out, base is empty. That one ripped. And it gets into the corner, but it's foul. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Sets him down on strikes. Just 1 out remaining for the Dodgers. The batter will be Michael Conforto. That's outside. Ball 1.
This is a batter who clearly performs better in day games. I don't know why, but his numbers generally back it up.
Swing and a miss. And that's strike 2.
1 ball, 2
Got
strikes.
him, and that's the ball game.
In a 3-inning game, a 2-0.
At the plate, Michael Harris II. Tap foul at the plate. Swing and a ball lifted in the air, shallow left field. Ramos brings it in with a nice running grab. Mike Yastrzemski up here.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
1 down, base is empty. Swing and a miss. Missed that by a mile.
1-1.
And it's 1-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
And look out,
Timeout.
as that one ran in and got him. So digging in, Marcelo Meyer. And that is out of play. strike two.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. So now it's the 4-hole hitter, James Wood. That one sizzling on its way through to the outfield. And now first and second with 2 outs.
Wastes no time there. He wasn't able to elevate it, but he put a great swing on it. Right on time, good balanced approach, and just blasted it through the infield.
Ryan Jeffers swings through it for strike one. That one out to right. Encarnacion gets there. He's under it. Squeezes it. And digging in for San Francisco, Matt Chapman. Swinging a foul straight back. That's in there. That is strike two.
0-2 is the count.
Caught him looking for the K. Now the number 2 hitter, Jung-Hoo Lee. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Here's some fun facts about Jung-Hoo Lee. You look at the fact that he wears number 51. Not a shocker, but his favorite player growing up, Ichiro Suzuki.
That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make a pay.
One down. Here's Elliot Ramos. And a good fastball to start him off. That's strike one.
0-1's the count.
Gets the slider in there for a strike. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Batting fourth.
And next will be the cleanup hitter, Tyler Fitzgerald. There's a strike.
0-1.
That's in for a strike. Nasty pitch. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And he's registered 3 Ks. Welcome back, and we've got a new arm on the mound to start the second. Camilo Doval.
Now pitching for the Giants, number 75.
Rolled softly, but that goes foul.
Camilo Doval.
Outside.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And 1-1. That's inside. Next offering misses. 3-1.
I almost feel like he's frustrated a little bit. He wants to be challenged.
And fouled off.
Just missed. If he's able to connect on that, look out.
Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. Swing and a high fly ball left field. Ramos makes the grab, 1 away.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
That one found hard the other way. 1 out, base is empty. That one
ball,
way outside, and it's 1-2. Hard liner. 2 down.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
What a stop. That's going to be a single. Great effort on defense, but no chance to get him at first. Here's Shohei Ohtani. And that one fouled off. The pitch. That's off the mark. And now it's even 1-1. And that one almost got him.
Straighten him up a little bit.
swing and a foul back, and that's out of play.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
Swing and a miss. Bottom of the inning, and digging in for San Francisco, Willie Adames. At 96, that pitch is in for a strike. Swing and a miss.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Foul ball, still 0-2. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. And now the switch hitting catcher, Patrick Bailey. And he takes a strike.
The healthy cut. Tough pitch at 98, but a really good pass at the ball.
Foul ball, it stays 0-2. Making 4 strikeouts in a row, just cruising along.
Batting 7, the first baseman.
Here's Lamont Wade Jr. Top of the zone for a called strike. Wade goes 6'1", 205 pounds, and he was a 9th-round burger. Takes it himself.
Now pitching for the Giants.
Back here at Oracle Park. Well, here we go.
Number
Top
74.
of the 3rd, scoreless
Right
game.
hand.
Here's the center fielder, Michael Harris II. Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. Makes the catch for the out. So up next, Mike Yastrzemski.
1 pitch, 1 out.
Hit hard but foul off to the left. One down, base is empty. Yeah, that's fouled off. Got him swinging for the strikeout. Couldn't catch up to the heater. Marcelo Meyer getting ready to hit. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. Time asked for at the plate. Maybe an attempt to break up the rhythm that he's got going on the mound right now. Now a move being made for a pinch hitter. Tyler Fitzgerald trying to get something going for him with 2 away. Swing and a miss, and it's 0-2.
No balls, 2 strikes.
On the ground, right side. Slings to first, and it's a 1-2. Staying in the game on defense, Tyler Fitzgerald taking over as the new shortstop now following his pinch hit appearance. And we've got ourselves a pitching change. Max Scherzer, Ferrar Encarnacion can't hold up, and that's a strike. That one down the line. Fair ball.
Always feels amazing getting a job done when the team needs you to come through. It's just bigger than your own individual stats. Just one of those seeing eye base hits through the infield. He just kind of rolled over on it a little bit, but sometimes those can find a hole.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Now batting. Third
Now Matt
baseman.
Chapman at
Matt
the plate.
Chapman.
Swing and a miss. Strike 1.
If you're a base runner, you got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
Nope, that's a
And that
ball.
one is downstairs. And that's ball 1. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Up next for the
And
Giants.
up next for San Francisco, Jung-Hoo Lee. Out to short, Fitzgerald. They get the force. That's back here in San Francisco. Now the left fielder, James Wood. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Walker back to work. Awkward swing there from the big left-handed hitter.
0-1.
Off balance as well. Great swing and solid contact. Just a little too quick. He's got to stay back a little longer.
That's to third. Chapman over to first in time. That's the first out in the top of the fourth. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Ryan Jeffers at the plate. Flied to right his first time. That one misses. 1-0.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
Swing and a ball popped up. Makes the grab. Runner tags at second. Now he decides against it, and he's back in at second. Jake Berger, the next to hit. Ripped to right. Stretches out and hauls it in. And we're back. Ready to go. Bottom four. Here's the left fielder, Elliot Ramos.
All ones the count.
Swing and a miss at a slider.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Just misses the mark outside the zone. Inside, just missed. Check swing, appeal to first. No swing, just held it back there. Ground ball right side, it squirts through. Headed for the plate. Here comes the throw. In comes the winning run, and the Giants walk it off. And a And now the center fielder, Michael Harris II. That one outside.
Went out.
And away we go this afternoon. And he grounds one to the right side. Fitzgerald. One out in the top of the first. Here comes Mike Yastrzemski to the plate. Right side, hard hit. Sends it to first. 2 away here in the top of the first.
Now coming into pinch hit, Tyler Fitzgerald.
Nice grab. And that's a nice play to end the inning. So remaining in the game defensively, Tyler Fitzgerald taking over as the new shortstop now following his pinch hit appearance. And here is Matt Chapman. That's got a chance. Hauls it in on the warning track.
Wow, that one almost got out of here. I know the wind's blowing out to left, but man, that almost pushed it over the fence. I bet hitters are trying to get the ball up in the air and hit it that direction. I know I would be.
Fights it off. He'll see another. 1 out, base is empty. Sets him down looking. Fastball at the letters, froze him for strike 3.
The left fielder.
Here's Elliot Ramos.
And first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
Ramos hitting third in the lineup, and he was born in Puerto Rico. Got him swinging. And welcome back to the ballpark. Now the left fielder, James Wood. Late swing, foul to the left. That one almost got him.
Strike. One ball, 2 strikes.
Swing and a high fly ball hit in the air left center field. This one's got a chance. That one hops against the fence. Into second easily with a leadoff double.
Back against the wall with 2 strikes, but found a way. Now the go-ahead runs in scoring position, so
Now
big
pitching
opportunity for them to jump ahead late.
Ryan
Number
Jeffers at the
75.
plate. Strike one.
Joey Lowe.
0-1's the count.
Joe Ball.
Fought off foul. Wood stands at second with no outs. Good job to fight that one off. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. And now Jake Berger. Ground ball up the middle. And there's 2 away.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there. Nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make the pitch, get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work.
Kyron Paris, the next to hit, takes ball 1. On the ground to short. Zips it to first. Third out. Back here at Oracle Park, we head to the bottom of the second. Here's a cleanup hitter for the Giants, Tyler Fitzgerald. In for a strike. 0-2.
It's no surprise they call this batter a day player. He statistically performs better in these games, and he's hoping for a big performance in this one.
And it gets by him.
Still able to come through behind in the count right there. Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team to bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep.
0-2 is the count.
Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Here's the pitch to Adames. Got him! That K is his 3rd of the game.
Batting 6. The catcher.
And up next for the Giants, Patrick Bailey. And a swing and a miss. 0-0 here in the bottom of the second. Off the plate, and the count is 1-1. Swing and a high fly ball in the air left field. He's got it, and there's 2 away. So here's Wade now. Right through there for a strike. Swing and a miss as he was late.
Ahead 0-2 in the count. Sure, you've got 4 pitches you can work with, but throw something you can command and get this at bat over with as quickly as possible.
Swing and a ball drilled in the air towards right center field. And that ends the inning.
Pitching for the Giants.
Back here in San Francisco. Now at
Number
the plate,
74.
Jose Ramirez.
Ryan Walker.
Lifted in the air down the left side. And it drops in. Around first, digging for 2. Well, he thought about 2, but he's back to first safely. Shohei Ohtani up to the dish. Swings and misses. That's strike 1.
0-1's the count.
That's a strike.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Runner takes off. Pitch misses in. Safe at second, and he easily steals the bag.
Now a good opportunity to potentially jump ahead in this game here in the later innings.
Left-hand batter waits. Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. Bailey down to first with it. In time to get him. 1 away on the strikeout. No advance. Good job behind the dish. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Next to hit, Michael Harris II. And that one fouled off. Lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. Brings it in. Runner tags at second. And he moves up to third. Now 2 away. Mike Yastrzemski up here. Grounded out his first time up. And that one missing low. Rips one to right. Down the line, and it's foul. Lifted in the air, right center field. Lee sizes this one up. Drops into the glove. And that's the third out. And we're back. Aroldis Chapman gets the call from the pen.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
And a swing and a miss. And that's the first out. So they're making a move for a bat off the bench. Brett Wisely. And this is a big at bat in this ball game. Still tied at 0. Last of the third. In there at the knees. And the count is 0-2. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. So now back to the top of the order.
There you go. Winning run is aboard with 1 down. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
Squeezes it. 2 away. So 2 down now, and here is Jung-Hoo Lee.
And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
And that's pushed foul off to the left and out of play. Just misses with that one. Hit on the ground to short. Fitzgerald. They take the force out. That's
Now pitching for the
welcome
Giants.
back, and now on the mound to start the fourth. Hayden Birdsong.
Hayden Birdsong.
Swing and a foul out of play.
That misses, and it's 1-1. The shortstop takes the ball. Swings through that.
Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive in runs, you've got to expand the zone. He's capable of going out there and doing damage with it.
Man at second. Hit on the ground to short. On the run, sends it over to first. In time, got him. And next will be the cleanup hitter. James Wood doubled his first time. And that is out of play. Next pitch, a slider that misses outside. 1 out. The go-ahead run is at second here in extra innings. Swing and a miss. 1-2.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't
swing and a miss. Struck him out. And now 2 gone. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. And here's the catcher, Brian Jeffers. And fouled off. Ground ball left side. Chapman over to first in time. And a new arm into the game. The righty, Max Scherzer. Right side.
Scherzer.
In plenty of time to first, and 1 gone in the fourth as they get the leadoff man. Here's the second baseman, Tyler Fitzgerald. Late swing, fouled off. So here's Scherzer. Swings and misses. And it's 0-2.
No ball, 2 strikes.
And a swing and a miss. Huge strikeout there.
The batter, number
Willie
2.
Adames to the plate
Shortstop,
now in a
Willie
high leverage spot.
Adames.
A bit behind with that swing. It's strike
0-1's
one.
the count.
High fly ball lifted into air right field. And that will end the inning.
Now pitching
We're
for the
back,
Giants,
and there's a new arm on the mound to start the
Number
fifth.
68.
Eric Miller.
Eric Miller.
Line drive, base hit. Jeffers rounds third, headed for the plate. He scores, and they have the lead. And it's an RBI single, 1-0. Kyron Paris now at the plate. Grounded out his first time. Swings and misses. And it's 0-1.
0-1.
Chases the changeup in the dirt.
Knowing that the pitcher wants a ground ball double play opportunity here, you've got to lay off pitches down in the zone. Right there, swinging at that pitch, that's a no-no.
And that one hammered. That's back. It's off the top of the wall. Coming home. Throw cut off to third. The tag out. But a run does come in to score. Here's Jose Ramirez. 1 for 1 with a single so far. And a ground ball to first. And he handles it himself for the out. Here's Shohei Ohtani. He's 0
Now
for 1.
pitching for the Giants, number 73.
And first offering is fouled off.
Rodriguez.
And it's fouled away. 2 outs, base is empty. On the ground to third. Chapman whips it across. That's the third. Garrett Crochet into the game.
Pretty big spot he's coming into, trying to strand that runner at second base. So he's going to need to make some quality pitches. He does have first open if he needs to use it.
Just missed. Now a screamer into the outfield. Brings it in. And there's one down. Here's Lamont Wade Jr. Fastball for a strike. And a swing and a miss.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss. That's a strikeout. And the Giants down to their final out. Now a chance for Gerard Encarnacion.
Nope.
And that's a little bit high. Ball 1. Late with the swing there.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And a count 1-2.
Really going after him here. All fastballs to get ahead in the count.
Ball 2.
And that's downstairs. And the count is even 2-2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. 1 strike away. Hard on the ground to first. Steps on the bag himself. Ball game. 2-0 your final. just about set to go now. Today's starting pitcher, Yu Darvish.
Boog, you don't always know what to expect with this guy on the mound. There are times he's really good, but that's not always the case. For me, I want to see how aggressive he's going to be out there. We'll see it right away if he's pitching with confidence. And if he is, he should be just fine.
Machado puts it away, and there's one down. Mike Yastrzemski up here. Swing and a miss. One out, bases empty. Foul ball there. Ripped on the ground to second. Quick start to this afternoon's action. 2 gone. Now it's the shortstop, Marcelo Meyer. They say you win. 2 outs, bases empty. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there was just no one there to knock it down.
Now it's going to be James Wood. Slapped hard the other way, but foul. And
That's
ball 1. Swing and a miss. And the count 1-2.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
That missed by a lot. It's 2-2. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. Meyer off of first with 2 away. Good eye right there.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score it.
So now 2 on and 2 outs. First and second, 2 outs. Ryan Jeffers at the plate. Just missed. That one not close. And that's ball 2.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
And a foul ball makes the count 2-1. And that's fouled off.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball. Slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Line drive and foul ball.
He hasn't gotten the result yet, but he's got to feel pretty confident. 3 foul balls in a row. He's right on this pitcher.
Inside. Full count now. Swing and a high fly ball down the right field line. He's got it. And that's the 3rd. Back here at Petco Park. Now it's the second baseman, Jose Iglesias. Late swing fouled off. And he deals. A little out front there as he swings through it.
0-2.
Goes down looking. So digging in now for San Diego, Jackson Merrill. Hard hit right side. On to first. And the home first moving along quickly today. 2 gone.
Fastball groove right down the middle. Usually a lot of damage done with that pitch. A hard grounder, but he wanted to get that ball in the air. Maybe drive it into the gap.
Deal 2. That one missed.
I don't like to say he wasted a pitch. I think that was a purpose pitch. Change the eye level, have him look up. Now go back exactly where you want to go.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Welcome back, and we've got a new arm on the mound to start the second. Jeremiah Estrada.
Now pitching for the Padres, number 56.
Ouch, that one drilled him.
Jeremiah.
Still able to get it there in time. And they do get the out. Here's the second baseman, Kyron Paris. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads.
0-1.
One down, base is empty. Swing and a miss, and that's strike two.
No ball, 2 strikes.
That one off the bad part of the bat, just a lazy fly ball. And a couple of quick outs. Now it's...
Hey, man, 4 pitches, 2 outs.
Pitch.
That is an excellent pace.
Fitzgerald.
On the ground, right side. And it finds its way through for a hit. And that extends the inning. Shohei Ohtani up to the dish. Sliced hard, but foul down the left side. And strike two.
Well, that's today's style of baseball right there, right? Big time velo on the bump and big time pop at the plate.
Tapped softly on the ground. And that is the inning. Staying in the game on defense, Tyler Fitzgerald. He'll play third after coming into the game as a pinch hitter. Manny Machado swings through it for strike one. And a swing and a miss. There's that slider.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And he's
That is
registered
it.
3
The
Ks
first
in this
baseman,
one.
Luis Arias.
Fought off foul. And that one fouled off. Swing and a fly ball in the air out towards right center field. Dives, but it's off his glove. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count, up against it with 2 strikes right there. You got that front foot down, and pitch recognition was on point. Pretty impressive for an 0-2 count.
Gets a piece and stays alive. Ball 1 to Bogarts. And a good eye there. And a swing and a miss. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today.
Designated hitter.
Now here's Jake Cronenworth. 96. That pitch is in for a strike. That clips the corner.
Perhaps not quite ready to hit. First 2 pitches by him.
Meanwhile, this pitch gets away. Gets to it on to first. And it's in time for the 3rd out, so that'll end the inning.
Pitching for the
Back here in
Padres,
San Diego, on to the 3rd
Number
inning.
40.
Now here is Michael
Jason
Harris II.
Adam.
This one chopped on the ground, but foul. Swing and a tapper that rolls foul. Foul ball still 0-2.
He's gone off speed. He needs to elevate here with 2 strikes out of the zone.
Foul ball, it stays 0-2. And a foul ball, he stays alive. That misses the zone, and that's ball 1.
Well, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's some time.
Got him swinging. He chased the changeup. 1 away. Mike Yastrzemski digs in now. Grounded out his first time. Not
Ball
even
1,
close
no strike.
there. Ball 1. Popped up to the left. Into foul ground. He's under it. And that quickly 2 away. And now the shortstop, Marcelo Meyer.
That was a good pitch to hit right down the heart of the plate. Had pretty good timing on it. Just got underneath it a little bit and popped it up.
On the ground. And that's just foul. Top of the third, no score. Out to short. Got him on the off-balance throw. And it's a 1-2. So now a pinch hitter, Elias Diaz. He represents the winning run. Bottom half of the third, and they bring in a new pitcher, Aroldis Chapman. He has a great slider with tons of movement. That one at triple digits. The next pitch misses. Now 1-2. Inside, just missed. Swing and a ground ball, and it goes just foul. Swing and a miss, and he's down on strikes, and now one away. Next to hit, Luis Campusano, and that one fouled off. One down, base is empty.
Ball.
That's a good pitch there.
1-1.
Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, hit a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
And there's a ball.
That's a really good take.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
And that's a little bit high. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Up next for the
Jose
Padres.
Iglesias.
The second baseman,
Next up for the
Jose.
Padres. Soft
He's
contact
right
in
there.
the air. Oh, he gloves it.
Pitching
Jason
for the
Hayward.
Padres.
Robert
Number 75.
Suarez takes over on the mound.
Robert
Walked his first time.
Suarez. This change
That
the
one
position
ripped,
for
but
the
foul.
Padres. Now playing left field. Number 22. Jason
And fouled off.
Hayward.
Well, if he's going to do something special right here, it's going to have to happen with 2 strikes.
Hot shot to third. Slings it across. Leadoff hitter retired in the 4th. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. And the batter now, Ryan Jeffers. That one the other way. That's a base hit. Stop sign goes up at third. Runners at the corners with 1 out. And now it's Jake Berger to hit. Grounded out back to the pitcher his first time. Late swing, fouled off. Two on, 1 out. That
Fair,
one
1
way
ball, 1
inside.
strike.
Slice to right. Makes the grab. Runner tagging from third. Play at the plate. Safe. And they take the lead. And now Kyron Paris. He's 0 for 1. Lifted in the air, right field. And that'll do it. Bottom of the 4th. Now the number 2 hitter, Jackson Merrill. That catches the outside corner. That's strike 1. Breaking ball in there for a strike.
He's falling behind in a huge spot, Boo.
Some heat there at 98 miles an hour. So man aboard, 1 down, and it's Tatis at the plate. First pitch just misses. And a swing and a miss there.
1-1.
That one off the mark. Now 2 balls and a strike. There's a strike. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. And it falls. Fires to the plate. The tag. And he's out. And now the tying run is into scoring position. Here's Manny Machado. And that is out of play. With the tying run at second, winning run at the plate, and the home team trying to pull it out. Misses inside, and it's 2-1. That one is upstairs. He walked in, and that will keep things going.
Pretty much the last thing you want from your bullpen.
Swing and a ball popped in the air. And that's a base hit. Here's the throw. Safe. In comes the run from second. It's 1-1.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Yastrzemski racing towards the line. Drops into the glove. Tyler Wade now in the game. Go ahead run on base. And here is Tyler Fitzgerald. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Swing and a miss. Strike one.
Just a little too quick on that front shoulder, front hip, front foot. Everything comes open. No way of making contact with that one.
Swing and a miss. 0-2 now.
0-2 is the count.
Ball one there.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Base hit into the outfield. Stop sign goes up at third. Runners at the corners. Nobody out. Very big at bat coming up as Shohei Ohtani steps into the box. Runners on the move. Towards first. Run scores, but a terrific play to get the out. So digging in, Michael Harris the second. 0 for 2 in this one. And a foul ball. Man at second.
That's a ball.
Straighten him up a little bit.
And that one gets past the catcher. And on the wild pitch, he goes down to third.
Heads up base running right there.
Comes a 2-2. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again.
Don't be surprised, a ball on the ground to the corners, that they come home with the baseball instead of going to first base.
That one ripped right center field. And it's a one-hopper off the wall. Should be extra bases. Round second, digging for third. The relay, and he's in there. And a run comes in to score.
Well done. Drives in the run. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
Now pitching for the
Mike
Padres,
Yastrzemski, the second MLB yes, steps in. And that's outside.
Marinaccio.
Swing and a miss. There's that changeup.
He got away with one there, but he knows he can't go into that spot very often against a guy like this.
Line drive, and this might be trouble. In to score is the runner from third. It's 4-1.
Picks himself up an RBI. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
One check swing, appeal down to third. Did not go. That's ripped. Base hit. Coming home. Here's the throw to the plate. Not in time. He's safe as a run scores.
That's now 3 hits in a row for the offense. It sounded different than most hits coming off the bat. You don't need numbers to tell you the ball was hit extremely hard, but at 115 miles per hour, that's not an exit velocity you see very often. Very impressive.
Reaching for it and brings it in.
Gotta love the over-the-shoulder catch. I tell you what, those are really fun to make.
And now the catcher comes up to hit. Ryan Jeffers. And a foul ball. Man on second, 2 down. Late on that fastball.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Stays alive. Meyer stands at second with 2 gone. Swing and a high fly ball. That's out to center. And that is that. Ready to pitching change here. Garrett Crochet.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters. You know, these Padres just aren't putting great swings on the baseball in this one. They're trying to find ways to drive the ball with some authority, but it's just not happening for them so far. 0 extra base hits in the game, so it's been tough for them to get anything going.
And a base hit right there. Stop sign goes up at third. Runners at the corners with 1 out. Luis Campusano getting ready to hit. That one finds the zone. Strike 1. And there's a strike. Good heater at 98. That one misses. 1-2 to count. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Padres with only 1 out remaining. Jose Iglesias gets a chance to hit now. In there, and it's 0-1.
0-1's the count.
You see the velocity, 97 with that fastball. That one missed. Runners on first and third, 2 away. And here in extra innings. Swing and a miss, struck him out, and that Okay, all set to go. Here's the center fielder, Michael Harris II. Swing and a miss, strike one.
No balls, one strike.
The other way,
That's a foul
and foul ball. Swings and blasts one deep to left center. That one's carrying. Out of here. The first batter of the game leaves the yard. Just like that, they move in front. It's 1-0. And now the right fielder, Griffin Conine. Out to short. Throws to first in time. And that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer. Headed towards the corner. And that is a foul ball. Yeah, big swing and a miss.
I was really working that inside corner with the cutter. I tell you what, I hated that pitch. So tough to get the barrel to and to keep it fair.
Swings and hits one in the air out towards right field. Hines makes the grab. Out number 2. Here's the left fielder, James Wood. Swung on, belted. That one carrying. And gone. And they add to their lead.
Now
it's
pitching
2-0.
for the Reds,
Kyron
number
Paris,
43.
the next to hit.
Alexis Diaz.
And first offering is fouled off. 2 outs. That's hard hit on the line. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. Now it's the second baseman, Matt McClain. Ground ball right side, Paris. Handles, throws to first. 1 up, 1 down. Reese Hines batting with 1 down, takes a strike. Swings and misses, and it's 0-2.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. 1 out, bases empty. Triple digits on that last pitch.
Batting third.
Ellie
That's
De La
shortstop,
Cruz at the
Ellie.
plate. He's fast.
Faster than me?
Oh, you're over 50, Chris, so yeah. There's a swing and a drive. He won't get there. That should be extra bases. And he starts his afternoon off right with a double.
He was all over that one. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
Clips the outside corner, and it's 0-2.
And the strategy of winning a ball game when you could...
Oh, now this ball's going to get through, and that's a base hit. Run comes in from second. It's an RBI single and a 2-1 ball game now.
Well, he gets it done in a big spot to get the run across. Couldn't get any air under it, but he smoked that ball back up the middle. Timing was just perfect. Got great wood on it, and there was just no chance for the infielders with how hard he hit it.
Tosses to first. Inning over.
Pitching for the Reds.
Back here in Cincinnati. Top of
Number
the second.
64.
Now, Jake Berger.
Tony Santillan.
Swing and a miss, and that one missed by a
0 balls,
ton.
1 strike.
Wow. That's not even close to the zone.
High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side. And he hits a ground ball right side. Whips it to first. Leadoff man retired here in the second.
Batting
Ryan
seventh,
Jeffers at the
catcher,
plate.
Ryan Jeffers.
Let's go, Tony.
Swing and a miss. Missed that by a mile.
It's 0-1.
That's strike 1. Swings through that one.
0-2.
That missed by a
1-2.
lot. And the count 1-2.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading the count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you get hurt.
Slider got him for strike 3. Here's Jose Ramirez. Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike.
0-1.
And now the count is even. To the right side. Over to first. And it's a 1-2. Back here at Great American Ballpark, digging in, Jose Trevino. Boyle back to work. First pitch swinging.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
Swinging a foul out of play. And the 0-2. Ground ball to the right side. Paris. That's one out, the bottom of the second. Now batting Jamer Candelario.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
There's the swing and a miss.
1-1.
That one's in there, and it's 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss. Curveball in the dirt. Jeffers collects, fires to first, gets the out, 2 down after the strikeout.
Well, maybe approaching this at bat with a bit too much determination. Sometimes you just got to let the game come to you.
And that one is in for a strike. And down on strikes. And a nice inning of work there as he sets him down 1-2. Taylor Rogers gets handed the rock out of the pen.
Bringing in the lefty with a left-handed hitter coming up to hit. Classic bullpen move right here, so we'll see how it works out.
Well,
Taylor.
1-run game. Here's Shohei Ohtani. 0-1.
Gonna really need to hang in there with that front side against this left-handed breaking ball.
Not close with that one, and the count is 1-2. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. And here is Michael Harris II. He's already homered here in this one. And he swings and misses at the initial offering. There's the strike.
0-2. One, two.
Check swing, tried to hold up. Now an appeal to third. Nope, he held back. Swing and a slow roller. Takes it to the bag, steps on first, and it's out number 2. So up next, Griffin Conine. Grounded out to short in his first trip. Finds its way through, base hit. Joey gets on base and keeps it going. And the batter will be the shortstop, Marcelo Meyer. Flied to right his first time. Misses the zone, and he gets him to chase.
No balls, 1 strike.
On the ground to third. It's in and out of his glove. Still fires to first. He makes the throw, but it's not in time. And they don't get the out. First and second, 2 outs. James Wood will hit next.
Number 58.
Just
No,
missed.
that's out.
Barlow.
Outside
2-0.
with a breaking ball.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate,
Nope,
it's going to bring in some runs.
Ball.
Conine on second. Meyer at first. 2 out of the inning. Clips the corner. 3 balls and a strike. High fly ball out towards left field. That one is back. Out of here. Another homer. His second home run of the game. It's 5-1. Base is empty with 2 away. Here's the second baseman, Kyron Paris.
1 ball, no strike.
That misses, and it's 1-0. Barlow, 32 years old, and he was a 6th-round draft pick back in 2011.
No, that's that slurve right there.
1-1.
He threw it extremely well. And talk about just a ton of breaks. So tough to get that barrel to.
Swing and a miss as he was out front.
Count.
The pitch. Battling here as he fouls it away. 2 out, space is empty. Swings and misses. As we go to Aroldis Chapman on a pitch out of the pen here.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
1 up, 1 down. Now it's the second baseman, Matt McClain.
Almost a loud start to the inning on that first pitch. Man, he's going to want that one back, no doubt.
Pop foul out of play off to the right. The 0-2. Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. The Reds now down to their final out.
Right fielder, Reese
Hines batting for the second time, and that's strike 1. The Reds down to their final strike. And a swing and a miss, and that is the ball game.
Sometimes it takes just getting